These are our top stories. Three-member Supreme Court panel begins probing the cash haul allegations against Justice Varma. Comedian Kunal Kamra shares another cryptic video on his Twitter handle on the recent vandalism at the Habitat studio over his political comedy stand-up act. BJP-led Delhi government presents its first budget in the assembly. 300 crore rupees allocated for pollution control initiatives. The government allocates over 6,800 crore rupees to the health sector. A probe into Ranya Rao reveals that stepfather DGP Ramachandra Rao knew about the misuse of protocols by her for gold smuggling. Anti-terror operations enter the third day in Jammu and Kashmir's Kathua's Hira Nagar. Dog squad brought in for the search. Karnataka Minister Rajanna responds to allegations regarding the honey trap case, says that he never stated that a judge was honey trapped. Karti Chidambaram questions the DMK government as he praises the waste management techniques employed in Indore. Canada's spice service alleges that China and India are likely to interfere in the Canadian general elections. Delhi's Chief Minister Rekha Gupta presented the first budget of the newly elected BJP government in the national capital with an outlay of 1 lakh crore rupees, marking an over 31% increase from the previous year. This budget is the first to be presented by a BJP-led government in Delhi in over 26 years, following the party's victory over the Aam Aadmi Party in the assembly elections recently. Among the headline points were plans to fulfill a pre-poll promise of 2,500 rupees per month for women and measures to clean up the Yamuna river water.
सेक्टर रहा उसमें 24-25 में जो खर्च किया गया, जो 76,000 करोड़ जो टोटल बजट का हिस्सा हम माने, तो उसमें हिस्सा बनता था 21.5 और 16,396 करोड़ खर्च हुआ, जिसे हम अपने बजट में 19,291 करोड़ पे लेके गए हैं और इसमें हमने 17% का इजाफा एजुकेशन सेक्टर में किया है और ऐसे ही हेल्थ में हमने 48% का इजाफा अपने खर्च में किया है। ट्रांसपोर्ट सेक्टर इंक्लूडिंग रोड एंड ब्रिजेस 73% मोर देन लास्ट ईयर, यानी कि पिछली सरकार में 7,770 करोड़ था, पूरे बजट का 9.8 था शेयर और हमने उसे 12,952 करोड़ जो कि पूरे बजट का 12.95 शेयर है, इसमें 73% का इजाफा इस सेक्टर में है। हाउसिंग एंड अर्बन डेवलपमेंट में 9% का इजाफा है। वाटर सप्लाई एंड सैनिटेशन सेक्टर में 25% का इजाफा ऑन पेपर दिखेगा और परंतु इसमें अगर हम रियल टर्म्स में जाएंगे तो उन्होंने बजट तो क्रिएट किया था 7,195 का, पर खर्च जो किया वो 4,200 करोड़ से भी कम का किया, तो दैट वे वी आर ऑन द डबल साइड।
2024-25 में जो था वो 76,000 करोड़ का बजट था, जिसे दिल्ली के इतिहास में इस बार 1 लाख करोड़ का बजट जो कि 31.58% का इजाफा जो दिल्ली के इतिहास में अपने आप में पहली बार हुआ और देश में भी किसी भी बजट का ये सबसे बड़ा इंक्रीमेंट इसे हम बोल सकते हैं। और हर हेड में, मतलब आप जिस भी हेड में आप देखेंगे हर जगह हमने उसको आगे की तरफ लेके गए हैं, यहाँ तक कि सेंट्रल स्कीम्स, प्रोग्राम्स एंड प्रोजेक्ट जो हमारा है वो 59,300 करोड़ का है, जो कि 2024-25 में 39,000 का था, मतलब उसमें भी इंक्रीज जो है वो 52% का है। और ऐसे ही एस्टेब्लिशमेंट बजट जो है, जो कि पिछले साल 37,000 का था, जो हमारे समय में 40,700 करोड़, इसमें भी इजाफा है। और रेवेन्यू बजट जो 2024-25 में 60,910 करोड़ का था, 2025-26 में 71,884 का, इसमें भी 18% का बढ़त है। और कैपिटल बजट जो है, जो 2024-25 में 15,090 करोड़ का था, वो 25-26 में 28,115। कैपिटल एक्सपेंडिचर की श्रृंखला हमेशा से कम रही है, इसमें 86% का इजाफा है।
पूरे बजट में जो है बड़ा हिस्सा जिसे कहें हमारे खुद का ओन टैक्स रेवेन्यू है, यानी 1 लाख करोड़ में से 68,700 ये हमारा अपना टैक्स रेवेन्यू सेक्टर से हमने इसको जनरेट किया है, जो पिछले साल के बजट में 58,750 करोड़ था, जो कि 16.94% इस बार उसमें बढ़त है। वैट में भी जीएसटी पहले बोलती हूँ, जीएसटी में हमने 2025-26 में 41,000 करोड़ पे इसको लेके गए हैं, जो 34,000 करोड़ होता था, उसमें 20.59% का इजाफा है। वैट में 7,000 करोड़ से 8,000 करोड़ पे हम इसको लेके आए हैं, जिसमें 14% का इजाफा है। स्टैंप एंड रजिस्ट्रेशन फी 24-25 में थी 77,500, जो 25-26 में 9,000 करोड़, जिसमें 16% का इजाफा है। स्टेट एक्साइज 24-25 में 6400 करोड़ और 25-26 में 7,000 करोड़, तो इसमें भी 9.38 का इजाफा है।
A three-member panel recently constituted by the Supreme Court of India arrived at the residence of Delhi High Court Judge Justice Varma to investigate the alleged cash recovery case. The probe follows the recovery of cash after a fire that broke out in the storeroom of Justice Varma's official residence on the 14th of March, which reportedly resulted in the burning of substantial amounts of cash, visuals of which are on your screens. The panel comprises Justice Sheel Nagu, Chief Justice of the Punjab and Haryana High Court, Justice G.S. Sandvalia, Chief Justice of the Himachal Pradesh High Court, and Justice Anu Sivaraman of the Karnataka High Court. After the reports of cash recovery, the Supreme Court Collegium, led by the Chief Justice of India, Sanjeev Khanna, and 4 senior-most judges, recommended Justice Varma's transfer to the Allahabad High Court, his parent institution. The Collegium reviewed the transfer proposal on the 20th of March, but clarified that the decision is unrelated to the in-house inquiry initiated by the Chief Justice of the Delhi High Court into the cash recovery incident. However, the Allahabad High Court Bar Association has put up a strong disapproval of the top court's decision to transfer Justice Varma. The president of the bar condemned the move and demanded further actions against the judge. Karnataka Minister Rajanna clarified his stand on the ongoing honey trap controversy in the state, firmly denying reports that a judge was targeted in such a case. Addressing the media, Rajanna stated nowhere did he say that a judge was involved in a honey trap incident, and that the information he has is related to politicians being targeted due to political rivalry. Rajanna further informed that he is set to file a formal complaint with the Karnataka Home Minister on the matter. He also revealed that he initially ignored the media reports but eventually decided to act after his name was raised in the State Assembly. The minister also said that he had discussed the matter with the Chief Minister of Karnataka, Siddaramaiah, who advised him to lodge a complaint. On the BJP's demand for a CBI investigation into the matter, Rajanna said if the BJP wants to push for a CBI probe, they are free to do so.
Today, I observed that there is a PIL filed in the Supreme Court or maybe in the High Court. But regarding that one, in that PIL petition, I came to know some allegations are made by me against the judges. That is untrue. I made allegations only the politicians of all parties, who are all very prominent. So those prominent leaders are targeted by their own parties to defame them. That is my contention. It is not against any bureaucrats or any judicial officers. Today I am going to file complaint by meeting the Home Minister by afternoon. Where he is available, I will go. I am going there, and I am submitting my complaint personally to him.
The push to strengthen the NDA alliance in Tamil Nadu has intensified ahead of the state's assembly elections. Sources say the first crucial meeting between the BJP and AIA-DMK leaders will take place soon to finalize the terms of alliance. AIA-DMK's leader Edappadi Palanisamy, he is expected to meet Union Home Minister Amit Shah in the coming days. The two leaders will hold discussions focused on seat sharing and alliance strategies for the upcoming Tamil Nadu State Assembly elections. We have my colleague Ram Kumar now joining us on the phone line from Chennai for more. Ram Kumar, talk to us. This alliance between the BJP and ADMK has for now fallen apart completely. This is a brand new attempt to restitch this alliance.
Well, absolutely. ADMK Chief Edappadi Palanisamy is in Delhi and scheduled to meet Union Home Minister Amit Shah for what could be a defining moment in Tamil Nadu politics before the 2026 assembly polls. And sources said that the meeting between the two leaders could lead to a return of Palanisamy to the NDA, an alliance that the ADMK General Secretary has been resisting for this while. And Palanisamy's visit was preceded by weeks of discussion between ADMK and BJP leaders, with the Tamil Nadu party wary of reassociation with the BJP, a north-centric party that was ADMK's main rival. DMK has been projecting as a symptomatic of a dominant center. Our sources said that the compulsion of political survival and pressure from Delhi have caused Palanisamy to change his mind. An ADMK leader from southern Tamil Nadu, seen close to Palanisamy, said they were even ready to play a second fiddle if the BJPs listen to our concerns and agree. An ADMK BJP alliance is possible. And remember, the Edappadi Palanisamy couple of months back openly criticized the Tamil Nadu BJP chief Annamalai, and that had led to a war of words between the Tamil Nadu BJP leaders and ADMK leaders in Tamil Nadu, and following which the alliance was broke up. And Edappadi Palanisamy had strongly condemned the Tamil Nadu BJP chief, saying that he has, some derogatory, remarks against the former ADMK leaders, especially J. Jayalalitha. So since then, the ADMK officially announced that they were not part of NDA. And now, since the elections are coming up now in Tamil Nadu in 2026, Edappadi Palanisamy seems to, go with BJP for the election. And now, in the first attempt, Edappadi Palanisamy is likely to meet the senior BJP leader Amit Shah in Delhi today. That's what we are learning. But however, the party has not said anything so far officially. But the official version of the visit is that EP is in Delhi to visit the ADMK party office that was recently inaugurated. The party building constructed for 100 crore was inaugurated by EPS via video conferencing from Chennai. And he will also meet the senior lawyers regarding the pending cases before Election Commission. However, sources say that his agenda is to talk with the leaders of major political parties in Delhi especially with the BJP, to renew the alliance between ADMK and BJP. That will be crucial in Tamil Nadu politics ahead of the 2026 assembly polls.
Ram Kumar, they are getting us the latest on alliance formation in Tamil Nadu ahead of the state assembly elections. Keeping it with the state of Tamil Nadu, the Tamil Nadu Police's CBCID wing will probe the incident of a group barging into popular YouTuber and political activist Savukku Shankar's house here and pouring sewage. On Monday, Savukku Shankar's residence was targeted by a group of people who allegedly dumped sewage and human feces inside the house, a move that resulted in widespread criticism, including from ruling DMK's ally, the Vidudalai Siruthigal Katchi. Shankar is a vocal critic of the ruling DMK in the state. AIA-DMK General Secretary Edapadi Panisamy, BJP's Tamil Nadu President Annamalai, Vidudalai Siruthigal Katchi's top leader Thol Thirumavalavan, MDMK Chief Vaiko and actor-turned-politician Vijay and his party, the Tamizhaga Vetri Kalagam's General Secretary Anand, have strongly condemned the incident and sought tough action against the perpetrators of the crime. Savukku Shankar had claimed that in December 2024, he exposed corruption vis-a-vis the use of 230 vehicles provided under a government scheme for sewage clearance related tasks, and a top Tamil Nadu Congress committee leader had a key role in facilitating corruption and receipt of kickbacks.
Around a month back, I broke a scam in the distribution of vehicles fitted with the jet rodding machines to Dalit entrepreneurs. The scheme is both sponsored by both the central government and the state government. And the one vehicle cost around 65 lakhs, and out of the 65 lakhs, 50% is given as subsidy by the central government, and the remaining amount has to be taken by as loan from any bank. And even in the interest, there is a concession, only 6% interest, and even in the interest, there is a concession. This scheme is meant for people below the poverty line and poor scavengers. The government of Tamil Nadu handed over vehicles to 230 beneficiaries. The government, instead of choosing the beneficiaries on their own, they entered into an agreement with a firm called Dickey. Dalit Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry is the firm. It is a privately registered firm in ROC, Mumbai. One Mr. Ravikumar Nara is one of the directors in that firm. Government of Tamil Nadu entered into an agreement with this Dickey to identify the beneficiaries for this vehicle. The government could have done this identification on their own. Instead, they entered into an agreement. The job of the Dickey is to identify the beneficiaries and hand over the list to Tamil Nadu government.
In a sharp 4-page long post on social media platform X, Kunal Kamra, the stand-up comedian, in the midst of a raging controversy, took aim at everyone involved in the controversy: the mob, politicians, cops, and even those leaking his number or threatening him. Mumbai's Khar police station, meanwhile, has summoned the comedian for questioning at around 11 a.m. today. Let's take you through the contents of that statement as what has been said to each group that Kunal Kamra has hit out at. To the mob, he said he compared attacking a comedy venue over his jokes to overturning a tomato lorry over bad butter chicken, referring to it as senseless. To the political parties, he said, I quote, "Freedom of speech isn't just for praising the powerful." He dared them to apply the law equally, asking, will those who vandalized Habitat, the studio where the comedy set was recorded, will they face consequences? To the BMC, mocking their demolition drive, he suggested performing the next on Elphinstone Bridge or any crumbling Mumbai structure. To the trolls, he said, keep calling, you'll just hear the song you hate on loop in my voicemail. Kunal Kamra has also assured that despite all of this, he will cooperate with the law agencies as they probe into the matter. Now, just to put things into context, the comedian found himself at the center of yet another political firestorm over a parody song targeting Maharashtra's Deputy Chief Minister Eknath Shinde. The backlash was swift, violent and revealing. From vandalism to demolition drives, legal threats to leaked phone numbers, the case has already seen it all. Among other FIRs and complaints that have been filed, the latest has been filed by Shiv Sena MLA Mangesh Kudalkar at the Nehru Nagar police station in Mumbai. Meanwhile, politics continues to snowball on the matter, with Eknath Shinde himself issuing a 48-hour ultimatum to the comedian for an apology. While Shiv Sena leaders have blamed the Uddhav Bal Thackeray faction of the Shiv Sena, along with other allies, for backing the comedian, calling it a broader conspiracy, leaders of the Maha Vikas Aghadi have supported Kunal Kamra's comments. In fact, some even reposted the very song from their accounts, fueling the row further. Maharashtra's Minister of State for Home, Yogesh Kadam, has said that Kamra's call recordings along with CDRs as well as bank statements are under scrutiny.
आप जो है कॉमेडी के नाम पर उनकी इज्जत उछाल रहे हैं, उनकी अपकीर्ति कर रहे हैं, उनके काम को डिसरिगार्ड कर रहे हैं। शिंदे जी जो हैं वो कभी किसी जमाने में रिक्शा चलाया करते थे, आज वो अपने दम पर इतना आगे आए हैं। और ये कौन उनके खुद की क्या क्रेडेंशियल्स है, कौन हैं ये लोग जो कुछ जिंदगी में कर नहीं पाए, जो जिंदगी में कुछ जिनका क्या, अगर मैं कहती हूँ अगर वो लिख सकते तो कुछ साहित्य में लिखिए, कॉमेडी कुछ किसी तरह का कुछ, क्या ये लिटरेचर में कुछ लिखते हैं क्या? इनकी जो जैसे हमारी फिल्मों में भी मैं कहती हूँ कि कुछ ना कुछ एक कॉमेडी को लेके डायलॉग राइटिंग होती है, स्क्रीन राइटिंग होती है, गाली गलौज करना कॉमेडी के नाम पर, हमारे ग्रंथों का मजाक उड़ाना कॉमेडी के नाम पर, लोगों का मजाक उड़ाना, माताओं बहनों का मजाक उड़ाना। अभी आपने देखा किस तरह के ये इन्फ्लुएंसर्स आजकल खुद को कह रहे हैं। तो मैं कहती हूँ कि हमारा समाज कहाँ जाता जा रहा है।
In a major development from Madhya Pradesh's Shiopur district, cheetahs from the Kuno National Park have once again strayed into nearby villages. Female cheetah Jwala and her 4 cubs, who were released into the wild from an enclosure, were spotted outside Kuno's forested area for the first time. Locals saw the cheetahs near Shamapur village roaming along the under construction Shiopur-Gwalior railway track. Visuals showed Jwala and her cubs strolling together, attracting a crowd of excited villagers. While some captured videos and took selfies, others attempted to chase the cheetahs away by throwing stones. The cheetahs wandered nearly 30 to 40 kilometers before returning to the safety of Kuno National Park late at night. Forest officials closely monitored their movements and ensured their safe return. This isn't the first time cheetahs have ventured beyond Kuno's boundaries. Previously, several had strayed into Uttar Pradesh and Rajasthan, requiring tranquilization and relocation for their safety. Authorities remain on high alert to prevent human-wildlife conflicts and to support the successful adaptation of these cheetahs in India. The court has reserved its verdict in the Ranya Rao gold smuggling case. However, the Directorate of Revenue Intelligence, or DRI, has claimed that Ranya Rao has confessed to smuggling gold through the Hawala route. The latest on the story is that the court has reserved its verdict in the case, but the DRI has now claimed that Ranya Rao has already confessed to smuggling gold through the Hawala route. We also understand from the latest reports that her stepfather, DGP Ramachandra Rao, knew about the misuse of official protocols by Ranya Rao. We have Vajji, my colleague, now joining us live from Bengaluru with the latest. Vajji, talk to us. The DRI claims that Ranya Rao has confessed.
But these are the few information that we have been telling our viewers since the time the entire investigation started, that the DRI who's investigating this entire matter had claimed that in the questioning, Ranya Rao had confessed to this, and we had also broken this a few days back. Today in court, they have reiterated the same thing, saying that Ranya Rao has accepted to the fact that she was bringing gold. There were a lot of other details that we had also broken, but those were not discussed in the courts with regards to how much money was given to her. But what we saw today in the court was where the DRI explaining the fact that how there were protocols that were actually taken care of, because that was one of the arguments that was given by the lawyers of Ranya Rao. There was no procedural protocols that were followed by the DRI. That is what the DRI explained today. And after that arguments that were done, the court today announced that on the 27th of March, that it will announce the verdict. As for now, it is reserved the verdict, Krishna.
And we also understand from certain reports that her stepfather, DGP Ramachandra Rao, knew about she misusing official protocols to smuggle gold.
Well, that again is a little speculative as we speak, because the father knew about the fact that she was using the protocol vehicle. Whether she was using it to smuggle gold is something he has categorically denied in his questioning to the DRI. He said that yes, because she's my daughter and she's a part of family. There is a spare vehicle that is given to government officers, especially officers who are on the high rank. One is the vehicle that they use for their own movements, for their own commute, while the other vehicle, which is a spare vehicle that is provided to high-ranking officials, especially, that is used by the family. And that was one vehicle that Ranya Rao once in a while used it to travel from the airport to other places, and that was the protocol vehicle, is what he's talking about. Now he has also categorically maintained that he had no idea whether that was used for gold smuggling, but yes, it was used by Ranya Rao, is what she has also agreed to, Krishna.
Right, and meanwhile, the authorities in Karnataka are meant to submit a final report today, isn't it, Vajji?
Well, yes, Gaurav, who has been asked to investigate the entire matter of the DGP and the involvement of the DGP Ramchandra Rao in this entire case, because if you remember, CID probe was handed over. CID was handed this entire probe, and after that, the government took a decision and withdrew it back and gave it to high-rank officer Gaurav, who is looking into the entire investigation with regards to the protocol violations, with regards to the fact of what is the role of DG Ramchandra Rao. And today he's expected to submit his report. So that is something that will happen anytime in the day. So far, it has not happened. So we are keeping a keen eye on it. But what has happened right now is the court hearing, and the court has taken a decision that it will give its final verdict on this particular matter on the bail of Ranya Rao on March of 27. In the previous hearing, we had seen that the bail was denied. Now they had approached the court again, and now it remains to be seen on the 27th whether it will happen or not. But the other thing, like you mentioned, is the report that they will be filing to the Home Ministry. That is something, again, we will be keeping an eye on.
And so for now, things remain at square one, isn't it? Ranya Rao remains in custody. No idea when she will get bail. And more importantly, there is no finality on all that has gone on behind how this entire gold smuggling took place for so long using official protocols. There is still no clarity on that, is there?
Absolutely, Krishna. There's a lot of things that need to be clarified by the police on how she was able to do this so many times, close to 60 times in a year, 4 times in the last 15 days, and still not get caught. Then how was the gold procured from Dubai? Who were the people behind it? Now, we know for now, what we know is that a friend businessman, Tarun Raju, was a part of Texas. They were procuring gold Dubai through Hawala channels. Money was sent from various different companies, and from there gold was procured and it was transferred through this. There is the name of a Swamiji that has come out. So, but how this entire operation was happening, whether people in Dubai were also involved in it, or it was just a few group of people over here was doing, whether big jewelers were also involved in this entire matter or not, was this a nexus of jewelry consortium who was doing this to make sure that they get cheaper gold from Dubai and sell it at higher prices in India. So all these things are something that is awaited. But the government, but the DRI has clarified to one fact that yes, it's not a one-woman show or a one-man show who's trying to do this, but it's a big nexus. Now, how are they going to piece this nexus together is something that only time will tell us, Krishna.
Mohammad Wajula, they are getting us the latest on the Ranya Rao gold smuggling case from Bengaluru. Thank you, Vaji, for joining us with that update. Congress MP Karti Chidambaram, while replying on a tweet regarding the visit to Europe to study waste management by engineers and senior officials from Chennai, slammed the Chennai Corporation for not resolving all the issues faced by the city. The Congress MP tweeted, and I quote, Can the Chennai Corporation learn and implement practices from any of the previous study tours? Poor garbage management, street dogs and cattle, broken sidewalks and potholed roads is the hallmark of Chennai. Visit Indore to start with. The World Bank will facilitate the visit of engineers and senior officials from Chennai and other parts of the state to study clean technologies, modern landfills and best practices in European cities to improve waste management. And that's expected to be part of the Chennai City Partnership Sustainable Urban Services Program. The tweet from Karthi Chidambaram, in fact, hits out at Congress ally DMK, as the Greater Chennai Corporation is run by the DMK. Also, Karthi Chidambaram has asked the Chennai Corporation to learn from Indore, which is a BJP-ruled state. Bear in mind.